Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We are still here, Heroes and Legends 13, Fort Wayne, Indiana. As far as I know, we are still going live on Fight TV, I think, later tonight. We'll have to double check that. Are we still going?
I think it's pre-taped, but yeah, we're going. I'm here helping out, doing camera for it. So,
okay,
yeah.
Awesome. Well, I wanted to take this time, introduce a good friend of mine that we have here to my left, Mr. Jeff. Okay.
How's it going? Jeff Landis, ladies and gentlemen. I do it all. From
Yeah.
Wrestling, talk shows, TV. Yeah, name it all.
Right. Let's get some selfless plugs out of the way. What are you doing? Where are you coming from?
Live from Fort Wayne, Indiana. I have my own TV show. Been doing TV for 25 years. I started at the age 14. Started singing Boys to Men. And then I started doing talk shows. And I started doing backyard wrestling, which I advise you guys don't do that because professionals do not like that.
Right.
And then I got the guy that's on my shirt, Great Powerful Dark Angel. He got me into independent wrestling, and ever since independent wrestling, I was setting up the ring, doing TV camera, and then eventually I got trained to do professional wrestling.
Oh, nice.
And then I found out that I wasn't the greatest wrestler. So if you go back on my my YouTube channel, on my Landis Entertainment Network channel, I kind of do I was going to do a back elbow, just a double back elbow. I was like, you're trying to do like Chris Jericho. No, I slipped from the second rope and I missed my opponent. So as I was getting kicked, I was like, man.
Oh.
So yeah.
Yeah, that can happen. But I mean, as I was talking with Sam Knight earlier and said, there's a certain cut for being a professional wrestler.
Yeah.
And there's the rest of us. I'm in that same boat that it's like it may just not be for us.
Yeah.
So, but
then I started refereeing, and then I refereed Jason from back in the EWF days, one was promotion we started before, and it just clicked with me because everybody's like, man, you're a damn good ref.
Nice.
So I'm like, oh, and then I started feeling, I'm like, you know what? Because I was telling Earl Hebner earlier when I interviewed Earl, I was like, you know what? No matter, you're the third man in the ring, and the referee is the most underrated person in the square circle.
Yeah.
Because as you refereed last week, and you refereed a couple shows I've seen, we're the third guy there. We're there to if we weren't there, then it would be just a regular non-sanctioned match. So
they just be beating each other up for no reason.
Exactly.
There's nothing behind it.
And being a referee, I mean, you're running around just to ring as much as they are. So it's So, I mean, I love it. My plan was to retire today, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was going to have my last match, and then schedule conflicts got confusing, and...
So when are we looking at that, then?
I don't know, because like I said, when I get back in the ring, and like you said last Sunday, you made me for the first time, man, I was on it, man.
Yeah, that is definitely true. And it was interesting with that, going back to that last one, we were talking about Savage Lucha Wrestling, okay? Definitely check it out. It is... entertaining as all get out. I cannot wait for the second show to take place. I haven't heard anything about it, but as soon as we figure it out, we'll let you guys know.
Oh, yeah.
My wife, when we got there a little bit early in the day to help set up. We're trying to pay our dues, get there, help set the ring up, learn the ropes, no pun intended.
No.
It. Yeah,
that's what you gotta do.
Yeah, learn how the industry is. And my wife is a black belt in karate. She hasn't been in a studio or a martial arts studio in almost 10 years since we started having kids.
Oh, wow.
She went in there, hand to God, started doing all the bumps, all the rolls, perfectly.
Wow.
There's a couple of wrestlers that were in there just kind of talking and all of that, and they just kind of stopped and just started watching her. And you see the eyes go up. It's like, wow, she's actually pretty good. She's never done this before. That was the first time she ever stepped inside a ring.
First time ever?
First time ever.
Wow.
She was curious about how it felt compared to working at a studio.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, this feels so much better. Which you don't hear very often.
Oh, no.
Usually you hear, oh, my head. But no, she kept her head tucked and everything. It was pretty entertaining to watch.
Well, when you take those bumps and you're in a match and you hear the crowd pop, go, oh, yeah, oh, boo, then that keeps you doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when I was a wrestler, man, I was an ass. I was a heel. I mean, nobody liked me.
Right.
But now that I'm a referee, I get mixed reactions. Even if you call a wrong call, people even chant Landis sucks.
Really?
Yes, I've had a kid when I was doing wrestling at one time. A kid about is that your son?
Yeah.
About your son's age. How old is he?
9.
About 9, about that same age.
Really?
Didn't know who he is. He hit me. I'm like, why would you hit me? again, as an entertainer, you can't hit a kid back. Because
Yeah. Oh, I do have to point this out over here, guys. It's kind of off camera, but we have Officer Rod Streets at the entrance ramp. Let's see if we can get some camera footage going over there. I don't know if we'll be able to see it or not. Oh, no, where are we at? Oh, no, there he goes. He's in the red. What's he doing?
You never know with him.
Yeah, he has some tape. I don't know what he's doing. This guy is something else, I swear. I'll tell you what. Let's bring it back here.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Officer Rod Streets, I swear, he is one of those strange guys.
Oh, yeah, he is. I remember when I first got into business, I was working with him. He didn't have that character. He was somebody else, but he gets booked everywhere. He's really good at what he does. So it's like, I never had a chance to work with him as a referee, or I just filmed some of his matches. Well, I take that back. I refereed one match, but I was outside. It was a scaffold match.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had him last week at Savage Lucha.
Yeah, I remember.
And I don't know how it happened, but somehow or another, I'm the one that gets handcuffed to the ropes.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened. I'm sitting there trying to break him up, doing my ref duties. Next thing I know, I can't get away from the rope. And they're just sitting there going on. He's sitting there laughing at me like it's nothing. I'm sitting there thinking, you jerk.
Well, like I said, he's been in the business for forever, so he knows all the dirty tricks. And
Right, yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah, when I seen that for what you guys were doing, I was like, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. And then he was able to do the 1, 2, 3. I was like, oh, wow. So,
yeah.
Like I said, you'll have your certain wrestlers that you can connect with. Like, I worked at POG, Price of Glory, which is ran by Ann Severin and stuff like that. I had 2 favorite matches. I've never done a Quadzilla match, which is 3-on-3.
Yeah.
I've never done one of those, and I was nervous. I was like, oh my God, I never did it. But when I got in there, oh my God, it flew so well. Fluent was a bomb shelter.
Yeah.
And I've known Joseph back when he was doing his not the Jewish thing.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of cool because they evolved a lot like crazy with their characters, and they're everywhere. So and then they had that match, and oh my God, I was like in a row. I was like, oh, I did a real good job because I was nervous. I've never done one. And then there was Bam. I think he retired in Lois London. Oh my God, that match was magic, and that was 2 of my favorites since I came back. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've had matches where I've had favorites, but
yeah, and that's one thing. Is what I've done. I haven't done much outside of singles matches.
Yeah.
Until last night when we were in Cedar Lake, Indiana, because we went out to Smash Mouth Pro Wrestling to work with Jeremy Siebold and Buff Bagwell.
Yeah.
And had my first legitimate tag team match.
Oh, the referee?
Last night as a referee. And then went in to do a 6-man tag.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting here praying that I don't get hit in the crossfire because it could have gotten dicey between those guys. I mean, we had Ames on one side, Buff Bagwell and Lightning Bolt Johnson on the other side. There was no telling what was going to happen.
Oh, yeah. You got to definitely watch for sure where you're going because you never know where you're going to go, where the wrestler's going to go. You always got to keep your eye on what's going on because that's what I do. If you notice that whenever I referee, I keep my eye on what's going on. I try to keep up what's going on, but sometimes, where's you live? Oh, man, it's like, oh, my God.
Yeah, I mean, it's just something else.
Yeah, and like I said, I love refereeing, but eventually I want to retire. I mean, like I said, I do TV shows, too, here in Fort Wayne, so I'm going to be filming for Flight TV and working with another podcast, and it's like, okay, cool.
Right.
So, like I said, I do it all from TV to, I've been in music videos, I've acted in small videos.
Okay.
I've had, on Jeff Landis, it's my weekly show. I've done three seasons of it, but I've been doing TV for 25 years, but I've had different names of shows. I've had a reality show, I used to sing, I've done talk shows.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
My singing wasn't nice because I was horrible at it. But, like I said, I did different opportunities with stuff, and then Jeff Landis came up with, supposed to compete with another comedy show, the guy retired. And my very first guest was RVD.
Really?
Right. This was not planned because I was sharing something for a company for Heroes and Legends. The next thing you know, they wanted me to come to the show. The next thing I got an interview with RVD, and since I got an interview with RVD, then second season got an interview with Jake the Snake Roberts. Third season with Jack Russell's Great White. And season 4, I got some interviews, which I wasn't planning on doing today. I got footage of Sting.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Bill Alfonso. So it's like, it's Earl Hebner. Got an interview with him.
Right. Oh, I have to ask with Earl Hebner. Did he give anything away
No.
from the Montreal Screwjob?
I didn't ask. I just pushed to promote his event.
Oh man, because that's one thing that I always want to know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think everybody, not even the ones. I mean, my kids even know about the Montreal screw job.
Oh yeah, that's definitely. I didn't bring that up. I just pretty much just did a quick interview with them, and
Right.
that's how I like to do things, because for sure. But yeah, man, thanks for having me on your podcast.
Oh
man. I
yeah, no
appreciate
problem,
it.
man. Yeah, let's get one more selfless plug in for you. Where can they find you?
Jeff Landis, like that on Facebook. Like Jeff Landis Entertainer. Landis Entertainment Network is my new YouTube page. So check me out.
Awesome. Thank you very much, man.
Oh, not a problem. My son called, so I gotta take that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right,
man.
thank you.
All right, guys,
Thank
we'll
you,
see
Ryan.
you guys later. Charlie Foxtrot Radio, we out.
Yeah, when you get it on.